Hey, how's it going? Today I'm gonna be talking about Patreon and what that is. Patreon is a popular online platform that allows creators, artists, writers, musicians, and other content creators to receive recurring payments from their fans and supporters. The platform was founded in 2013 and has gained significant popularity since then. Type of site membership platform. uh, to most part available in English, headquartered San Francisco, California, US, created by Jack Conte, Sam Yam, CEO. Currently, Jack Conte is the current CEO. They have over 400 people employed and about 3 million monthly active Patreons, uh, which is interesting project. And myself, I'm on that, and I'm posting some of my projects and my work there. And they currently made some changes, which I'll be touching on in this video. Let's take a look at how this platform typically works. Creators set up Patreon account. Creators create profile and Patreon and describe the content or work they produce. This can be included anything from web comics and podcasts to videos or music. To the most part, I believe it's creative work, but that's not necessarily limited to. Creators offer rewards. Creators can offer different tiers or levels of membership to their subscribers. Each tier may have its own set of rewards or benefits, such as access to exclusive content, early access to new work, behind the scenes updates, and personalized messages. I have dabble into those murky waters myself. You can take a look at my personal Patreon, company's Patreon, and see what you can find there. I have structured it with a tier system, as well as there's a new feature of there that was updated recently, 2 or 3 days ago, where you can also purchase products or services from Patreon. All of that, just so you are aware. Uh, Patreon as a company, they need to pay the bills, keep the lights on as well. They will take some percentage of those sales, right? So you can either purchase directly or you can purchase it from this particular platform. But this platform will take some percentage off, as any other business would do. Just we all on the same page. Any business, if you purchasing something off somewhere, they will take some percentage of that earnings, right? So just because of their traffic or infrastructure that they have within that platform, and they need to pay for services that they are offering. Fans become patrons. Supporters, often referred to as patrons, can choose a tier they want to subscribe to and make monthly pledge. This pledge is typically charged automatically on a recurrent basis, such as monthly or per creation, depending on the creator's chosen settings. Would anything in life would not necessarily rely just on the one source of monthly subscription payments. So some of the services that you're looking to offer, you can reach out to your bank service provider and perhaps see if you can set up a monthly subscription fee directly with your monthly banking service provider directly. So that's another option, right? So at least have as a strategy, whatever you approach, would that be perhaps posting your videos? If you're relying just on one source, very likely at some point they won't be interested in hosting your services. Hopefully that won't gonna happen, but you always, as a business owner, you need to prepare for the worst, right? A case scenario where that whatever services you are receiving, would that be banking, whatever that would be electricity, or whatever that, never rely on one source, right? So if you can always diversify, That means if you are interested in offering any services that you're offering, that will be subscription based, or that would be perhaps video sharing. Perhaps consider having multiple channels if that makes sense, right? So whatever would be main platform where most of the people are going, as well as diversify your portfolio and attention. Just because by press of the button, those people can take all your hard work away just by pressing a button. Just the terms and conditions. That's the real world. Let's go. If they don't like some of the content, they might exercise an option to remove all of your hard work. Would that be subscribers on a Patreon or any other platforms, right? 200, 5,000, and you are planning of perhaps investing in different ventures and everything. You have such a good plans that money will come in next month. By press of the button, all of that can go away unless you be smart out there and diversify your portfolio, right? Patrons enjoy exclusive content. In return for their support, patrons gain access to the rewards and content offered by creator. This can create sense of community and engage between creators and their most dedicated fans. Uh, uh, just to reiterate what I have just said, always diversify, right? So perhaps if you're interested in supporting Patreon as a platform, please do so, as well as diversify it and perhaps have that your banking systems to offer those administration services or direct subscription services as well. Depending on the fees, some of the banking services might offer 2.5, 5%, right? Some of those platforms might offer 8% of fee or 10%, 20% of fee. Some of those services offer 50% for monthly subscription fee, and how much creator will actually receive of that money spent, right? So it's up to you how you want to structure that. Just keep that in mind. Creators receive payments. Patrons collect payments from patrons and process fees. The transfer remaining funds to the creator. There are some terms and conditions within that as well. That's some time frame, as well as a couple of things worth mentioning. That would be always read the contract before you begin uh, publishing and sharing any of your creative work or work that you're going to be doing on Patreon. Just take a note and take a look at terms and conditions that any organization will be offering in terms of taking payments, as well as withdrawing any of the money off that platform and what will be required. Creators can withdraw these funds to support their creative work. Hopefully. Would that be 30 days? Would that be 5 days? Would it 10 days? Can they freeze any of those funds for whatever reason, right? Just take notice of all of that. For those of you who like to learn more, I would highly recommend to purchase this particular journal. In this journal, I'm sharing a lot of information, how to structure your daily routines. I personally believe when approaching your day, you should focus on time and best use of your time and how you can improve some of those daily activities, as well as it would take about 3 months, a quarter, to establish a good habits. And when establishing those good habits, perhaps you could approach every day with motivation as well as dictionary. Some of those core values that everyone should understand, have three things to do, as well as focusing on your personal, professional lives, and healthy metrics, like how much water you're consuming every day. You can find this journal in the description below, as well as Top Retailers has it. Patreon has become vital source of income for many content creators, especially if you're just starting out and you up there looking to create great things for general audience, whatever that might be. You're interested in music, art, or sharing some of their experiences. It can be challenging, especially in the beginning, I guess. Allowing them to monetize their work directly through their audience support. Directly can be your bank account, right? Directly to other platform, that could be potentially a middle person. That's what I'm trying to reiterate with this video, right? Rather than relying solely on traditional advertising or sponsorship deals, which both of those are important, and you as a content creator should focus on as many possible streams of revenue as you can, attending different events with so many different things that every person should focus on, generating extra sources of income. Would that be speaking engagements? Or would that be perhaps doing some work for your local communities? Either way, that's just a few to areas worth mentioning. It has also helped foster closer relationships between creators and their fans by offering more direct and sustainable way to support content they love. Uh, Perhaps we're currently focusing a lot of what's the best way of monetize your work, and I'm highlighting one of those platforms that are there trying to help creators, which is important thing. Whichever way you want to do it, but just keep that understanding of that one day all of that can go away, and don't forget to diversify whatever work you are doing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next one. Thank you.